I'm in a sort of community of people in my neighborhood that are responsible for this organization, and they show up when I do my solar thing, and I show up when they do their global green thing, and I feel very lucky to be invited to support what they're doing.
What is it about this organization that really makes it stand out for their work?
Kind of the not giving up factor, and having an eye on the tiny neighborhood and the planet as a whole. They've kind of kept their eye on both of those balls at once. I don't know how they've done it.
So I know you mentioned your solar project. Tell us a little bit about that.
I work with a company called Sungevity that was sort of at the very forefront of creating a solar lease. And you tell people about it, and they say, yes, but how much is it? And you say, well, it's free. And they say, well, yeah, but how much is it? And you say, no, you don't pay anything. So it's you go to sungevity.com, and you put in West Side as the referral code, and you get, solar panels on your roof, which are so much simpler than people think. One of the guys who runs this company said, the sun hits the panel and the panel makes the beer cold. It's about that simple. So I feel, excited to talk about it, and Matt, who runs Global Green, and Ed have shown up at events where I've tried to pitch my free thing.
Right. And besides being involved with this solar project, what other sort of things do you do on a day-to-day basis to help lower your carbon footprint?
It's so small, my house uses too much energy, but there are panels on the roof. My hybrid car still uses gas, but I'm working on converting it. I'm just like most of my friends, except for the, hardcore Ed Begleys of the world that we all pray to, who's just one little imperfect step at a time trying to be a citizen of the world.
And do you find that it is, because I know you mentioned the community you live in, is, very, very much involved. Do you find that green thinkers sort of tend to group together and stick together and band together to sort of bring the message a little more forward?
It seems to be. I'm really in a community with these people, and I feel so lucky to be part of it. Thank you. An actual dress that I own, which someone asked me what it was, and I said, well, it's vintage, but that's really sad because I got it when it was new, which means I'm sort of vintage. But anyway, it's nice to see you. Let's hope so. It is our great honor to present the 2012 Entertainment Industry Leadership Award
to Kathy O'Neill and, yes, Ed O'Neill. Kathy encourages women to assume equal partnership with men in the battle to confront the challenges facing the health and security of our planet. It seems that one of her greatest battles has been to, quote, suspend your towering skepticism, end quote, and change your essential world philosophy that is founded on the premise, everything basically sucks.
Having been with Ed for almost 32 years, Kathy has learned firsthand the critical importance of education. She is on the boards of the West Side Waldorf School and the Masters of Education program at Antioch University. Trained and certified as a Waldorf teacher, Kathy's efforts have advanced this unique teaching method that artistically draws out the intellect, emotions, and imagination within a child to more fully embrace what it means to be human and take active responsibility in making this world a more peaceful home for all people.
Ed. Ed, we learned that you have developed a most unique attitude towards education from your early days at a Catholic school in Youngstown, Ohio, where you were routinely beaten by nuns for poor work habits. You then went on to your football playing days at Ohio University and Youngstown State, where you proudly proclaimed, I spent more time playing sports and partying than studying. Go Ed. You managed to keep these pedagogical, there you go, pedagogical values firmly in place as you were drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but were cut for being undisciplined and unruly. However, you did go on to spread your special message of personal and global responsibility through your groundbreaking, enlightened work as Al Bundy on Married with Children. Thank you, Ed.